Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Boxycharm. Yay! I can't actually shut it anymore. But before I get into the new one, let me go over the review for everything I got last month. And I actually got the Boxylux Boxycharm for October, or September. This is October. Whatever. So I actually have a lot of stuff to go over, so grab a drink. You know, like me. Anyways, a couple of things that I actually wound up swapping away. The Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow palette I listed kind of at random because I wasn't super into the colors, and it went super quick, so I didn't even try that. The R&Co dry shampoo, I've used that before and actually vehemently despised the smell of it, so that went away. And the Sol de Janeiro oil, I was kind of on the fence about. I wanted to see if a friend of mine wanted it first. She wasn't really feeling like actually getting it. I think she was short on money or something like that. I don't actually remember. But she wasn't really feeling it, so I listed it on my Subscription Addictions website to see if anybody wanted it, and once again, somebody snatched that sucker up pretty quick. And now, as for everything else, I used the headband, the little $4.99 throwaway headband they gave us, but I actually think, I'm not sure where it's at right now, I think it's on my bedside nightstand, so it's getting used though, so I guess that's something. Whatever. The Tarte contour palette is okay. I would never pay $45 for this. I would be mad if I paid $45 for this. Because this is something that takes a bit of effort to blend. Like, I can make it work. It's alright. It smells really good, because Tarte powder products do, and it's really pretty. So, I'm actually going to keep it. I'm probably actually going to use this as a display piece, though, because, like I said, it's, if you can see it past the glare, really stinking cute. That's my favorite part of the palette, is the packaging. But it's usable, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to go and pay like full price on it. This is something that if you saw at TJ Maxx for like 15 bucks, then you can pick it up. Next was the Laura Geller blush, which I really enjoy. I actually owned a mini of this, but I decided to list that on the swap site and keep the full size instead because I really love this color. So no complaints about that. My only issue, not even really an issue, was that I already owned a mini, but that's not a big deal. I'm happy to have a full size instead. The Smashbox spray. This was another thing that I really enjoyed. It is the Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Primer Water. I typically use this as a setting spray, but I have used it like in conjunction with my primer a few times, and it worked nicely like that. This smells super good. Like, that is my favorite part of it. Like, it works, and that's great, but it smells so good. It kind of smells like the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Like, not just coconutty, but like tropical. So this is honestly what I signed up for the box for, and I'm glad that I got it and actually was able to get the spray, because it's like my favorite, one of my two favorite things in here. I'll get to the other one in a second. Well, maybe three. Other thing I really liked. Next is the Violet Voss Liquid Lip. I was very happy to have gotten this because I really like the color, but this is kind of a formula. Like, it's okay. I'm hoping that, like, it doesn't stay very well is the problem. Like, some liquid lipsticks, you know, you could take them through a nuclear winter and they would last just fine. This doesn't even last through a dinner. It didn't like get all over my face, it just kind of disappeared. It does reapply on itself decently, but for hearing such good stuff about Violet Voss in general, I was kind of lukewarm on it at best. I'm wanting to see if maybe, like, if I try it with a lip liner, if it'll work better, but I'm not willing to give up on it just yet. Another product that I really enjoyed was this Luxie foundation brush, this $38 foundation brush, which I would never pay, but was totally worth it to get it in the Luxe box because this feels awesome. Like, it's got that like smooth matte texture that like the NARS packaging has, and this does, if you like brushes for your foundation, this does do a good job with applying foundation. I need to wash my brushes, so like all my brushes here are dirty. So we're not gonna front for that. Like the Almar cosmetic brushes, mine are filthy. I need to wash them. These are good though, like they definitely do a good job. I don't know if I would pay $18 for the trio of them, but they're good, so glad to have them. We'll totally keep them. And finally, my other like super favorite in here was the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. Would I pay $70 for this? No. but I'm super happy to have it. Like this is one, I love their scents and they're like, I love their scents and some of their products. Like some of them have that kind of sweet apple scent that I really like, and this is one of them, and some of them smell disgusting and I don't like those. But I do think that this is like doing some good shit for my skin as well. So I'm actually probably going to use this like as my primary moisturizer once I finish up my Lancome one. So yeah, like I said, I'm not paying $70 for anything, to be perfectly honest with you. But it's really good. Now, out with the old and with the new. This is just a regular box this month. The Boxyluxe thing is only once every 3 months, so the next one won't be coming until December. What was the theme this month? What was the theme? Alter Ego. See, I actually got the variation that I wanted, because three products everybody got, and the other 2 products had some wild variations, both in price and what they were. And I hate it when Boxycharm does that. Just send us all the same shit so we can't get mad. Well, then there are people that be complaining like, I don't want this. I wish they did variations. You can't make everybody happy. Personally, I would rather they just sent everybody the same freaking thing, because then it would take care of a lot of the complaints. So the 3 things that they sent to everybody were, first, the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I'm not going to open this right now because this is an okay mascara, but it works like a drugstore mascara for me, so I would never purchase it. But I'm happy to have a full size, and I will use it up at some point, like next year. Just, you know, I just don't find it any better than like a good L'Oreal mascara, is why I would not necessarily pay the full price for this. Just my opinion. I know there are people out there that swear by it. Next is something that has already been claimed on the swap site, and like 8 people wanted it as soon as I listed it, but you can't swap the same thing to 8 people, obviously. But I don't support Kat Von D anymore because of the anti-vax thing. It's obviously, if you have a different opinion, good for you. I'm sticking by my thing. I can't open this because it's taped and it's being sent to somebody else, but let's see. This is in the color Hawkwind. Based on the color on the box, I would not want to wear it anyway, but I know that this is not necessarily true to color, but like I said, I can't open it, so what can you do? It looks like a brownie nude, and I don't wear those anyway, so I'm actually going to set that to the side. And the other thing that everybody got, people got different colors of the Kat Von D, and maybe if I'd gotten a wearable for me color, I might have at least thought about keeping it. I don't really even like that formula though. Like, it's an okay formula. I don't know why people hold it up as something great. The other thing that everybody got that honestly I think is really cute, packaging wise at least, is the Pure Midnight Masquerade face palette. Like, this is definitely on for like a Halloween box. I don't know about, you know, I guess this fits Alter Ego as well because it's got the mask on it and everything, so I guess that fits the theme. It's got 4 pans for the face. I think this is supposed to be a darker highlight, honestly. Like, that would not work on me as a bronzer, but got 2 highlights and 2 blushes that are honestly quite pretty. We'll see how well they blend and everything on the face, but just pigment wise, they're nice. And we have 6 eyeshadows, and I wish they swapped out this black with another matte, honestly. Now, it could have been a matte black. That'd have been something, but I know that this is more of a complimentary palette, but if this is supposed to be like my everything palette to travel with, this is not it. Because they have the one matte brown that I could definitely use like in my crease, because I've swatched these already. The brown is not quite as pigmented as it looks, so it's not as dark. And the silver would be nice, but it needs a bit of building up. See, like, the other 2 were fine in 1 pass, but the silver needed 2 passes. And then we have these other 3, and I'm out of fingers. Just have to make do. Like the green, the purple, and the black. And the green and surprisingly the purple come off really well. The black is kind of gray, honestly. And like I said, I wish that the black had been a matte something else. It could have been, you know, a matte cream color or a matte black even. Just something matte. But otherwise, I'm not mad at this palette. I'm very much looking forward to playing with it and seeing how good it is. And finally, the two variant products. I got what I think of as the good variation, because they were also sending out like deluxe sized hand and body creams from Ahava and shit like that. And I was like, if I get a freaking hand cream, I'm gonna scream. But I didn't. Although now I'm kind of scared of this thing. I've seen a lot of people like trying this out and it's screwing up their face, so we'll figure this out. This is their Demovia Lace Appeal Black Bamboo Charcoal Peel Off Mask. It comes with 2 lace masks and a 20-ounce tube of actual mask. Now this mask, I'm gonna open it because I am gonna try it and pray that it doesn't screw up my skin. I don't have particularly sensitive skin. Touching my face makes it turn red, but like I don't break out or anything like that for the most part. I say this with AZIT in my hairline currently, but that's actually kind of a rare occurrence. Now, I'm guessing what you do is you apply the mask and then you put you apply the cream and then you put the lace thingy over it. I guess this actually does kind of fit to the theme of alter ego, because this is a mask too. This is a crazy looking mask. I'm gonna put this on just for fun. Here, there's not a space for my nose. Oh wait, there it is. Oh my god, I look like a 50 Shades of Grey bank robber. What is this? What is this? Is this a beard? What the French? I guess it's kind of to be on like anything you put on your neck, but still. Ugh, don't get caught on my earring. Okay, good. 50 Shades of Grey bank robber. Cute. So, I'll let y'all know how that works out. And finally, the thing that I was actually really wanting is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I do like cleansing balms. I mean, I love the Pond's Cold Cream, and that's kind of a cleansing balm. It's pretty close to a cleansing balm. And this is like a super deluxe size. This is still like $22 because Pharmacy Beauty is freaking expensive. This smells really good. Like kind of green apple-y almost. Like something fruity, but like a light fruit, like not super sweet. I really like the smell of it. I hope it works. I almost hope it doesn't work, because if I fall super in love with it, the full size is probably, you know, insane. But I hope it works, because I was really wanting that. And honestly, I hope that the mask doesn't freak out my skin. I'm probably gonna try it in a couple of days, because I need to use my L'Oreal mask tonight. But that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!